Views, comments, and stories you're about to hear may not be suitable for some. Listener discretion advised.
All right now, boys and girls, we want to introduce...
Please allow me to adjust my pants. Listen to me.
Run as fast as you can.
I'm gonna give you what you need. Get ready for Bam Radio. Let me do it one more time. It's Radio Bam, fucking idiot. What the hell am I talking about? It's Radio Bam.
And now, here's Bam.
Here's Bam.
Yo, dudes, it is Bam with Baines and Jenna. They just finished the Viva La Bands tour officially. How's it feel? You stoked?
Yeah, we're stoked that it's over. No.
Man, it's such a long fucking tour, and Guar is still... They just started a new one, like, 2 days later. A whole nother, like, month and a half long tour. Dude, he must be searching for crystal meth by now.
I'm pretty sure.
You know what I mean? Like, at least you would take 2 weeks off as, like, a reward to yourself that you finished a tour and it's complete and all that. And Guar just gets back on the road.
Yeah, they're on till late December, I think.
Are they hitting up the same cities or what?
Yeah, a lot of them.
So I got the Baines and Jenna guys staying at my house, and I took them to Gina Lynn's party last night, the porn star, and... She says it was a football party, but you still just never know if that's a code word for eating everybody's ass or something. You know what I mean? And I've never been over her house. So I'm like, I'm going to go into this football party and everybody's going to be eating everybody's ass and stuff. Or is it really just going to be a football game?
Yeah, I was curious, because I know she invited you and Missy over to have a little fun.
Yeah, well,
we didn't go. The first time they invited us over, we didn't go. I was kind of nervous, so we met them and went to that comedy show. We saw Lisa Lampanelli.
Yeah,
and,
she's funny.
Yeah, it was a good show. But we went over there last night, and it was fine. I had a really good time.
Just easing you in.
Did you get mad when I went upstairs to wash my contacts out?
No, I was like, why are you walking down from upstairs?
Well, no, I got one of her dog hairs in my eye, and my contact was, like, falling out.
Sure, was it dog hair? There's been a lot of hair shit there.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. So she's like, I have contact solution in my bathroom. Come upstairs. And as we were walking up, she's like, don't worry, I'm not going to do anything. I'm like, I know you're not going to do anything. Awkward.
And then there's just a Gina Lynn doll, like, just sitting on the side. There's, like, 30 people over, and there's just a naked Gina Lynn doll. And she's just like, yeah, I don't really do anal sex on videos, but, I mean, you could fuck my ass on that doll there, though.
Has she ever fucked herself? Like, with that doll?
No, but Travis, her husband, fucked it on film, and like he just said it was so weird having Gina film him hump a Gina doll.
Shit, that is kind of gross, though.
Disturbing.
Yeah, it's like having sex with his dead wife or something, you know?
Oh, dude, those blow-up dolls are just like weird, though. It's like a big balloon type thing. Like it needs to be a real doll if I'm gonna hump it. A real doll, it's like they look real as shit.
Do they talk? I mean, do they have like a string you pull and it's like
they have a fresh scent that you pick off the crotch though.
Yeah, and you know her face is just like open mouth staring into like it's so weird.
Yeah, why is her mouth open? Huh?
Travis said he was going to send me a Gina Lynn doll. Like, what am I going to do? You want to go out? We're going to go out in town and eat. Nah, miss, I'm going to stay home and hump the Gina Lynn doll. Like, it's so much more weird when you know them.
Well, Travis asked me if I would sit down with Gina and watch footage and tell her what I like, because they really want to use footage that people like. I'm like, I can't sit there and watch her porn and tell her what I like. I would be like hysterically laughing.
What you like? What do you mean? What you like? What you like in which way?
Like what kind of stuff
do you like to watch, or do you like at home?
That I like watching.
Oh.
Like the best positions.
Yeah, like what scenes and what things that I like, but I declined.
At least you guys wound up with a stack of 30 porns.
I think JP's got it somewhere. Tucked away for a special occasion.
Well, we just got the new Avenged Sevenfold CD, and we're gonna play it. What's the name of the hit? The first single?
Almost Easy.
I wouldn't necessarily say hit yet, but
it's We're Not Good Charlotte, but almost.
No, this is a good song.
All right.
Well, let's hear it. Event Sevenfold Radio Bam back from the Viva La Bands tour.
Turn off the hi-fi, kids. Strap yourselves in and lace up those shoes because you're listening to Radio Bam on Sirius 28 Faction.
Lizzie, I thought you said that, I just heard you say that Danny Filth was drinking on the tour. I thought he wasn't drinking.
No, I heard he drank it last night. Got wasted.
Yeah, so on the tour, nobody seemed to be allowed to drink. I mean, we were definitely allowed to drink, obviously. CKY was, but fucking everybody got banned from drinking. Like, Cradle doesn't drink because Danny gets in fights every time he drinks. What happened when he was drinking last night? Any fights?
No, I don't think he fought, but he was
Tumbling down some stairs?
talking a lot. He came out of his dark corner. He wasn't a spider anymore.
What was he apologizing for?
That he had been, like, not talking at all. He said, I'm sorry for being in a dark corner hanging like a spider this whole tour.
What was he drinking, Jaeger?
He probably drank everything he could see.
The problem is that when you don't drink for so long and then you're like, fuck it, we finished the tour, I'm going to celebrate. Then you just start drinking, like, straight up whiskey and, like, your whole plan is to get annihilated, and that's when you wind up falling downstairs and beating somebody up, you know? Like,
Remember, imagine Danny Filth at the IHOP, like, give me the Rooty Tooty fresh and fruity, like, that guy is from hell or something. Could he eat the Rooty Tooty fresh and fruity? Are you allowed to do that if you're in Cradle of Filth?
after these guys, after Bands and Jenna being on the tour with Cradle of Filth for 1.5 months, let me hear your impression.
Do it, Jack.
Where's the mic? Here's Danny Filth.
Hello, everybody. Here we go. Nicky heard Danny on the bathroom taking a shit, and he did that scream when he was like,
yeah, that was weird.
He was doing the scream while he was shitting?
I was sitting next to him taking a shit, and he did it.
That is fucking odd, dude.
And I ran out.
Filling up Cradle of Filth.
He's filled up with the fucking Cradle.
That's the gateway to hell.
So that tour was a mess, dude. Did you guys have fun? We did like half of it.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. The first week was a lot of partying. Then we weren't allowed to drink anymore. But
What do you mean not allowed to drink? Is that rock and roll? That didn't sound like rock and roll.
It wasn't either.
Well, it's what happened was one of the first nights. Who is it? JP and Nikki. The Cradle of Filth was playing, and they took these really hot girls upstairs to go get blowjobs, and and the Cradle of Filth tour manager wouldn't let them up, but he pushed Nikki, and I actually saw the footage, and then both of them just kicked the door down and then started beating them up, and then Beefcake from Guar had to break up the fight, and then the tour manager wound up with a broken pinky, and that's why they couldn't drink after that on the tour.
But that fucking finger didn't have anything to do with us. He just, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it just made it even worse when, you know, he's telling, like, Cradle of Filth's official manager who's in England, like, my pinky's broken, like. But it's just hard for me to hear somebody talk about their broken pinky when I have 15 fucking staples in my head, you know, like.
Yeah, I broke a toe on that tour, you know. It wasn't from stopping people from getting blowjobs.
And a broken rib, didn't you?
Yeah, I broke 2 ribs after, yeah.
Breaking ribs sucks, man, because as soon as you think that it's healed, you'll just start doing the normal shit that you used to, and then, you know, it's the littlest thing where, like, somebody will call your name, like, yo, Bam, and then you'll be like, yo, what? And then you'll turn around and the whole thing go crack, 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 and you'll be like, ah!
Yeah, man, I've been on painkillers for like 2 weeks, you know. Breaking ribs sucks. Eating ribs is kind of messy.
I broke my ribs 3 times.
Production in his owl.
Once in jail, once the day I got out of jail, and once in 7th grade.
From somebody punching him or what?
In jail, yeah. I stabbed them with a pen. That was all right. They were bleeding a lot more than I was. They don't hit you in the face. They want to hit you in the ribs. That doesn't show marks.
Did you get in more... Did you have to stay longer after that?
No, what happened was my cellie got robbed, and he told, and being that he told, they take it out on your cellmate because your cellie's a snitch. I wasn't the snitch. I had nothing to do with it. I'm writing a love letter and all that. Come in, get him in the ribs. Don't hit him in the face. Stabbed them with the pen right here, like the collarbone area. They're bleeding everywhere. I got transferred off the block.
Jesus.
Wow.
It's pretty intense.
But now he's here, you know. I bring over good people.
I actually haven't been on the radio for about 2 weeks now. I've been to fucking Australia, L.A., Chicago, fucking
New Orleans. Do you even remember doing a show in New Orleans on the bus?
barely. That was the last one. But
Yeah.
I flew to Australia to do these Element autograph signings, and there was like 5,000 people 3 blocks down in the city. Like, just it took 5 hours to get them done, and I was drinking like all these Coronas. I was up to 11 at one point, and I barfed all over the place on the autograph signing, and there was this hunk of tomato on the ground, like that you could see in the barf, and this diehard girl fan picked up the tomato and ate it. I swear to God.
I'm so glad I missed that.
And then this other girl was like jealous that she stole all the thunder, so I barfed in my hands. I cut my hands and I barfed in it, and then this girl just comes up and slurps it out of my mouth, out of my hands. She goes, and then she goes, "Oh my God, it tastes like Corona. I love you." And then it was insane. I have that on film.
I won't drink your barf, and I love you, so she must like you more than I do.
Yeah, is there a sexual fetish for drinking barf?
I'm sure, well, obviously, because she was like, it's not like she did it and was like, ew, I can't believe I did it. Like, she was like loving it.
Dude, some dude licked Vern Zaborowski, CKY's old bass player's fucking dirty lug off the bottom of his fucking tour shoe.
For like, how much money?
Nothing. He was excited to see Vern.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he just wanted to prove what a jackass he was.
Remember, you know Bulger?
Yeah.
Bulger's this guy in Westchester. He goes to the college, and he's like one of those dudes that's in a frat or whatever. So like whenever he comes over, we just like to humiliate him because he loves the attention. So we'll hold him down in front of like all these people at a party, and there'll be 8 people holding him down. I'll be, Novak, fucking lick his ass. Just go on and lick it. And he'd be like, no, please don't lick my ass. And Novak was like, yeah, I'm gonna lick your fucking ass. Like, Novak's the one who's like got the worst of it. But he actually licked Bulger's ass crack, dude. That's disgusting.
Against his will.
Against
he
his
got
will.
raped.
Threatening a dude to lick his
Horribly
ass.
raped.
Bulger actually ate a piece of shit on air in this very room.
Yeah, I was here for that. That was
He did.
That sucked. Was that real shit? It kind of stunk like real
He went in the
shit.
bathroom
No, it was
and
real
pooped on
pure
a paper
shit.
plate.
He shit on it was his own shit at least, but
He formed like some little perfect radio nugget that
that
day.
is so disgusting. It was like a little hunk of shit,
Yeah,
like
and
2 inches
you
big.
can't even
And that was to
see
get
it.
promoted, right?
Nobody knows Bulger. What has that gotten anywhere? The dude fucking ate his own shit on the radio, and he hasn't gotten one bit
The
of work
worst part
from it.
is, it's just the audio of him eating shit. Like, I don't even know if we were filming it at the time. Like,
I don't think you
it's
are.
so unrewarding on his end.
I know. He didn't even think about that, though, did he?
Oh man, gotta love it.
Let's play some of that new Baby Shambles.
Right on.
This is track 9. I don't even have the list, but it's pretty fucking good. Heroin Addict, Radio Bam, Sirius 28 Faction.
We're going hot right now.
Run for your life.
That's what we found in Don Vito's ass. This is Radio Bam, baby.
On Faction 28.
There she go.
That was Baby Shambles. This is Radio Bam, here with Veins O. Jenna, Chad O. CKY, and Production. So, what did you go to jail for, dude?
I beat up a child molester.
Where was it, and how'd you know he was a child molester?
Well, this is what happened. Like, I was in Newtown, and I was dating this chick, and it was her little sister. She was, like, 13 at the time. He was 22. So he's banging her, and it was...
So he's banging her.
And it was a bet with a gay guy who could bang more people. And the younger they are, the more points it is, and if they're a virgin, it's more points. So I found out he was banging her and everything like that, and I was like, all right, well, I can kick his ass, or he can go to jail for statutory rape. I didn't think that he should go to jail. He should just get his ass kicked. So we meet up with this dude over at this golf station. He gets out, and I was like, yo, do you want to go to jail for statutory rape, or you want to fight? He said, let's fight. Threw his hands up. It was over from there. Like,
Did he call the cops, or did the cops show up?
now he went home, and his rich mommy and daddy made sure that they pressed charges. They didn't even know who I was. It took them like 3 weeks to find me. And so I go to jail for it. And pretty pathetic. I'm still on parole and probation.
I owe you a skateboard before you go, because this guy is the only dude who came up. He's like, take my rap CD, and here's $50, so go listen to it. And then a month later, maybe 2 months later, he's like, remember me? I'm that dude who gave you $50. I'm like, yeah, I do remember. He's like, well, you owe me a fucking skateboard. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's production. You could see him on YouTube, dude. Production for Philly. He's a rapper. He's dressed in, what is that, Echo? You got a whole Echo outfit?
Yeah, of course.
You look right, blending right in with Veins of Jenna here.
Oh, I know. We should probably switch jackets.
Yeah. The exact opposite. He's got a graffiti shirt with a bandana, and the only thing in common is the bandanas, but Veins of Jenna has like 7 on their
I feel like
legs.
I'm watching the Walk This Way video.
He's got a pleated bandana. Mine's solid, you know. That's like my arms.
Was there 10 bandanas on each member? So I'd say we got about 30 bandanas in this very room right now.
Actually, yeah, you guys wore so many bandanas, I had to figure out, like, something else. Like, I've worn a bandana here and there, but I really didn't want to because I didn't want people to think I was in your band at the same time. It's like, you got so many bandana colors covered, except for yellow. So I eventually found a yellow one on tour. And then, if you didn't notice, I busted it out then, yeah.
We don't have yellow ones.
I don't like wearing the same shit other people.
Yo, the last time we were doing a show, did Novak get arrested? Were we talking about that?
He got arrested the day after.
The day after?
Yeah.
Alright, I didn't even fucking tell this yet. In Dallas, Texas, the whole tour from Florida to Dallas, I was trying to get Novak to take a shit in the middle of the road. So, finally, after the 4th day, he's like, yo, Bam, I gotta take a shit. I'm like, alright, let me get the video camera. He goes out in the middle of the highway, pulls his pants down, he's stopping traffic, and he has literally a foot of turd hanging out of his ass, and he turns around, and he makes a double take, and he's like, ah, fuck. Cop car right behind him. Like, it couldn't have been the worst timing ever. So then, like, he pulls his pants up with, like, shit still in it, and then he hides behind the tour bus, but there's nowhere to really hide. If you would have just ran in the venue and then ran out the front...
He tried to run in the tour bus, but we locked the door.
Yeah, dude. So he wound up getting completely arrested for 12 hours, missed the flight. I had to stay there and wait for him to get out, and I actually went there at 4 in the morning and still couldn't get him out because they were claiming he was too drunk. And this happened at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, right when we got out of Hooters.
You don't mess with Texas, though, dude.
So I got this hotel room by the airport. I get this knock on the door at like 8 in the morning. And I figured it was Novak, so I just answered the door naked. It's some girl with a Marine with a bloody head and Novak. And he's like, yo, Bam, I was walking to the hotel to the airport, but this Marine dude found me, said, what he doing? I said, yo, you know Bam Margera? Well, I'm going to his hotel. And he's like, really? He's like, yeah, you want to meet him? Give me a ride, motherfucker. But the Marine just got out of jail as well because he was drunk and got beat up by a cop or something. So, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to call Novak and see if he answers. How about that?
Yeah, do it up. Let's see I mean, is he alive? I mean, you got to think that.
I think he's on the way here, but...
Really?
He is?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he wanted to do a show, but I told him we're pre-recording one.
Oh, tell him not to.
Hello?
Yo, faggot. We're doing a radio show right now, idiot.
I'm turning on the Longwood Gardens right now, moron.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, well, maybe I could play I'll play a song right now, and then by the time you get back, we could talk about you getting arrested.
Play the best heroin song known to man, and I will be coming in as it outros.
I just played Baby Shambles. I already heroined out this radio show as it is.
There's no such thing as too much heroin.
Yes, there is.
Jesus Christ.
Who are you? Brandon, who you with?
I'm with Mandy. I'm on my best behavior. I'm not drunk or anything.
All right.
So you enjoy me today.
Okay.
All right, good. Late. Shit, so if we play a song right now, he'll be back.
Who goes to Longwood Gardens to get dope?
Oh, he's sucking dick under the L.
Was he driving by Longwood? How big is Longwood Gardens? Because you talked to him for like 30 seconds. Wouldn't he have been past Longwood Gardens?
No, it's pretty big.
Oh.
I'm still at Longwood Gardens.
I know.
Why?
He's probably in Kennett Square,
good.
just
I'm
lying.
glad that him and Mandy made up. Because there was like a 2-day period where they were fighting. He's like, I'm moving back in. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. I don't have anywhere to go.
She kicked him out of the house, and I don't blame her because he always goes on the radio and says these stories about what he did with girls, and then she'll say, is it true? And he'll be like, I'm just making the radio show better, babe. But at this point, he
It's true.
actually calls the soccer mom that he
Yeah, but
humped.
that didn't get played.
Oops.
I'll just leave it in. It's funny.
But you could hear him actually calling the girl, and he made her finger herself. So obviously they have a relationship.
That's why she threw him out.
I know.
Don't forget about the vibrator.
Remember-
Exactly. She pulled out the vibrator, so you know it's true.
Remember you called Dave
But
right
if he's
after
claiming he didn't know her, if he's claiming that he didn't know her, then how is he enough friends with her that she would do that?
Because he doesn't think.
That was a phone call. You're allowed to have phone sex,
You
man.
called me right after that and
Thanks.
tried to get me to do the same thing, and I was like, I'm sleeping, leave me alone. Click.
I called her at like 3 in the morning, and I'm just like, "What's up, babe?" She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Sounds like you're fingering yourself." She's like, "Fuck you," and just hangs up.
It was the total opposite.
You were
of this
having
whore.
no part of it.
Fuck that. I was like, don't call me for your stupid radio show at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that was awesome. I liked it.
I'm
All right,
so
well
glad I did it.
let's play track 7 on this with them Temptation. I like it, even though it's like girly type Nightwish kind of shit. But fuck
You
it, I
love
want
that
to hear
shit.
it.
You
I
love-
know. I'm totally in. I don't give a shit.
You got the taste of a woman.
So we'll hear with him Temptation, then Novak will be in here, and we'll talk about him taking a shit in the middle of the road and going to jail for 12 hours. So here we go, Radio Bam.
Sirius 28 Faction.
Faction, baby. I guess. And now back to Radio Bam.
Yo. All right, Novak just showed up. We didn't even get to talk about you getting arrested yet.
Yeah, but I felt all the pain in the world from it.
So I basically told the story real fast, but what I want to know is who the fuck was the bloody Marine that came to the door and I answered it naked and his girlfriend was there?
How about his girlfriend had shit-stained sweatpants? Remember she had the sweatpants with the big stained shit on the back?
Was it a shit? No. It was just, she just had
shit her pants.
She had a dirty ass, dude. No,
You
like,
think my ass is
She was
dirty?
like sitting in the dirt or something, but she had these like white sweatpants on,
She
but she
gets
had
up
these big mud spot on her ass. It looks like she
She
shit
gets up to
herself.
walk away and we just look at each other like, what the fuck?
Because we didn't notice it first, but when it was like, all right, guys, we're gonna leave, thanks, and I'm like, all right, take it easy. She gets up and she has this dirty ass, like big brown spot on white sweatpants.
Made my ass look like Madonna. Fucking so what happens
You
is
like that?
I'm on the bus and I'm like, I gotta take a shit. Bam's like, well, let's film it. We're like, all right. So I go to shit on the sidewalk. She's like,
I
no,
brought
go.
the tape. I have both you shitting and you getting arrested.
and me sitting in the back of the cop. Dude, the cops were so disgusted.
They were fed the fuck up.
They thought I
came
was
up
the
to me-
sickest thing in the world.
They came up to me, this big black cop. He was like 7 feet tall. He's looking right at my face. You think it's funny to have your friend take a shit in the middle of the street? And the way he said it, I was like, I started laughing when he was saying it. He's like, you think that's fucking funny?
It wasn't like a small one-way street. It was a main 4-way highway.
Right next to the fucking police station, idiot.
I don't know where the police station is in
Take a
Texas.
look to your left.
All I saw was Hooters in the bus
You
stand.
shat twice that day. Once in a fucking muddy puddle.
So I'm in the middle of a 4-lane highway. It's 3 in the afternoon. The sun couldn't be any brighter in Texas heat, and I'm taking a mean shit. I mean, it's like a horse shit.
You caused a traffic
It was
jam.
I caused
it
a
was
traffic.
black and spiraled up to a point.
Yeah, I caused a traffic jam, and all of a sudden I turn around, and I turn around again. I'm like, fuck, it's the cops. I was like a deer in headlights. I didn't know what to do. I don't know.
If you would have just bolted into the House of Blues.
They would have staked it out.
No.
They would have
You
staked
would,
it out.
then you could have ran out the front.
The paddy wagon was sitting out front of the place waiting to arrest people.
The paddy wagon.
They took me around to the front of the building and then put me in a paddy wagon
I
that was
think
waiting.
if you would have switched your shirt, you would have got away.
I
You should have
time.
jumped in Guar's shower or something.
You
Should've
ran
said
to the
you had
CKY
IBS.
bus, didn't you?
I just stood by the side of it where he was. I wasn't going to go in there. He was just standing there with the camera like, what do I do, man? What do I do? And the cop comes up. He's like, you fucking make me sick. Who the fuck do you think you are? What the fuck?
Then they stuck you in a car with a female
yeah,
cop
the female
in the
cop.
back
Yeah,
right next to
she
you
was-
with your shitty unwiped ass.
Yeah, they never let me wipe my ass the whole time I was in jail. They didn't give me any toilet paper.
How uncomfortable
Oh,
was it?
my ass was it was itching. It was like dried up shit.
When did you get to wipe your ass eventually?
At Bam's hotel room, which was about 14 or 15 hours later. Because they keep you in a drunk tank for 12 hours. I get out, there's like Mexicans, fucking
It would have
crack
been a
dealers.
surprise to the guy who tried to rape you in jail. Bro.
No, all they gave was this mattress, right? So, and I literally had 2 beers. I wasn't even drunk. And I huddle up in the corner with my shitty ass. They wouldn't give me toilet paper. So about 8 hours later, they come banging on the door like, Novak. And I come out of my shirt. And like, you're still too drunk. Go back to bed. And I'm like, you haven't even drunk tested me. You don't even know if I'm drunk. And that's when you were downstairs, man.
Were you fucked up? Because you just woke up.
I was dead fucking. I was sober as an ox. I could fucking run a straight line from here to Africa.
You look like shit constantly.
Why Africa? There's a bunch of water in between.
That's how I swim and jump through all of it. I'm sober. I won't drown.
Yeah, dude. You just that was it.
And so the story gets even better. I'm in jail. I get out. My cell phone is completely dead. And you saw where it was. It was in the middle of a nowhere fucking glue huffing central. That little jail.
How did you know where I was staying?
Well, you told me you sent a text to my girlfriend Mandy saying, I'm at so-and-so hotel, I won't leave you. But Texas is so big, it's Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, and there's another airport that's 2 hours away, and the hotel you said there's like 80,000 of them, and you gave no specific one, so it's like 5 a.m., she probably called like 45 hotels asking for Brandon Margera.
Mandy, give her the mic.
And, yeah.
You told
Mandy.
You told the Dyke police officer.
Mandy, how many hotels?
He says, Dallas fucking sucks. And she's like, why does Dallas suck? Because you gotta go all the way to Fort Worth to get any coke.
I told the cop, I'm like, this fucking town sucks. She's like, why do you hate Texas? I'm like, because I gotta drive 3 hours to score a bag of coke, lady.
You know, you shit on the streets of Texas. They wouldn't let Ozzy play there. Ozzy Osbourne couldn't
Pissed on the Alamo, didn't he?
Pissed on the Alamo.
I'm a rocker like Ozzy. Look out, buddy.
No,
I'm a rocker just like Ozzy, but I don't know how to play
nothing on this rock star.
But then again, every bum in that fucking city shits on the street too.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You were just another one of those.
Mandy, how many hotels did you have to call to find Mr. Millionaire Margera here?
I probably called like 12 or 13.
At 5 a.m. while she's on a little bender herself.
And you were just asking for my last name?
Brandon Margera.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
And she's on a cocaine bender, so you can imagine her trying to focus on all these numbers in a fucking Texas book. And then, I meet this kid with his girlfriend with a dirty ass, and she doesn't know where. Texas is so big, she don't even know where the jail is.
You don't have any room to talk. You had a real dirty ass. She just had dirt on her sweatpants.
Yeah, but at least I did mine on purpose. That dyke should have kept her ass clean or something. I mean, fuck. But, I have never felt so bad in my life. I was running up and down the side of the Beltway, jumping over the medians at 4:30 a.m. while truckers beeped their horns at us. I mean, I felt like the biggest vagrant in the world. I thought I was going to be left in Texas I thought I'd still be there today, man.
You were walking down the highway?
Yeah, because his girlfriend picked us up on the side of the Beltway because she couldn't figure out an exit to get off at. The girlfriend was as dumb as his fucking statue behind you.
Why was his head all bloody?
Because the cops beat him up. The cops fucking chipped his teeth, beat him up because he wouldn't pay his bar tab.
Why didn't he pay? He didn't have any money?
He bought me a pack of smokes. He had a 20 spot. And then we came in, the doorman's like, hey, you guys need anything? I'm like, yeah, something to fucking put me to sleep or keep me awake. So he hands me a bag of weed. I smoked about a quarter of that and called it quits. And I came home and Missy was not liking me one bit that day.
Oh, we had to get on a flight, so we had
I was going to go to Baltimore. I wanted to go to Baltimore.
Remember we had all that weed? I just left it. We left it in the room, and I told the guy at the front,
Why would you have weed?
The doorman.
He got it.
The doorman gave it to me. I walked in, the doorman.
Because I was missing some.
Yeah, no, the doorman.
Oh, yeah.
The doorman gave it to me, remember?
The reception
guy.
He's like, yo, Bam, I know you.
He's like, Novak, I know you.
Anything? I'm like, no, I'm good. He's like, yeah, we need something.
I'm like,
Dallas? I know weed, and I don't think there ain't nothing good in Dallas.
There's no coke in Dallas, I'll tell you that.
Well, they have the fucking cowboy cheerleaders.
Believe you me, I was looking for it.
So I want to come home to Baltimore, right? I'm set up to come home to Baltimore. Your husband makes me fly to Philly with him. They put me in the passenger aisle of where if you crash, you have to save the people. You know that aisle where it's in the middle.
I take that spot responsibly.
And I'm dead sleeping, and she's like, "Sir, do you want to open your eyes?" She's like, "Are you listening?" I'm like, "Yeah," with my eyes shut. She's like, "You want to open your eyes?" I'm like, yeah, but honestly, lady, if this plane goes down, it's like hitting the lottery. I mean, I can't save anyone. I'll probably die my goddamn self. We're all going to die if it goes down, so let's just pray for the best. So I try to order a drink. She's like, you're too drunk, sir. I'm like, I'm just tired. So she gives me a drink, and then first class boy here starts bringing back his bottles. So she cuts him off and brings me back the bottles. So she said something to you about me. She said, your friend's a...
Yeah, I was drinking whiskey on the rocks. You kept coming up and sitting with me.
I'm taking his partner's first class seat. The guy's standing up while I'm sitting in the other guy's first class seat.
You were so dirty looking, too. We were rocking the same gear from Florida to Texas, and he just gets up in the first class and starts sitting on my armrest.
Yo,
Bam, order me a whiskey on the rocks. What the fuck?
The bitch cut me off. She wasn't serving me any more liquor. So then we get back, and Missy's furious. Mandy's furious. And Bam makes a stop at Max McGee's because we had to drink 1 Crown on the rocks.
Oh, I remember.
We're turning into 2, and he threatens to jump out of the car, and I'm like, dude, I'm not jumping out of the car with you. You're on your own here. I'm already in the doghouse.
Whenever Missy's mad, I'm already on whiskey and I want to drink more whiskey.
Oh,
Yo, pull over. There's a bar right there. It'll take 5 minutes to get a shot, and then we can keep going. I'm not stopping. Well, I'm jumping out of the fucking car.
And then who gets the blame? I do.
Get your fucking.
That's
damn
not my
black
phone.
ass
That's somebody
out
else.
of
You piece of
here.
shit.
It's not. That's a Nextel sound.
I don't even get reception in here.
I have singular, I believe.
You don't even know what you have.
Well, it ain't Nextel.
Canada, that's pretty expensive these days, huh?
All right, I'm gonna play some Arctic Monkeys right now.
Farting monkeys?
Yeah, they're from England. We were chilling with them in New York.
Did you get shit-faced
with
with
Danny Masterson from that 70s?
Oh, really? He gets a lot of pussy, doesn't he?
Probably, I don't know.
Alright, what the fuck track?
Yeah, hangs out with
Turn it.
Ashton Kutcher. That is not my
I don't
phone,
get a
dude.
deal with-
Look, I don't have any
Dude,
calls or any messages.
Demi won't let anyone hang
I
out
know,
with
I don't
Ashton
understand that.
anymore,
Yeah,
dude.
it's weird. He's married to like a 40-year-old Demi Moore who's, I mean, I
She
don't
told him probably to stay out the spotlight.
She probably tosses him around the room like a rag doll, unlike he should do her.
Dude, it was probably fun humping her. Like, I'm humping
That's
Demi
what I was
Moore.
thinking.
Now
He's
he's
like,
like
he's a
stuck with some
great-
old
now
ass
he's like,
pussy.
oh, this
Now he's got to start thinking about she's gonna like be a 50-year-old bag soon, and he's gonna be like 30 and still handsome. He's like, fuck.
He debates slitting his wrist every day.
She's probably a pretty smart person. My guess is he isn't. And then, like, he's kind of smart for business and shit. But then again, once you know, like, she's twice his age, she probably, like, taught him all this shit and, like, warped his head into believing that everything he does is for her and him.
It's
like,
a weird situation, though, because,
you know,
like,
did you ever
Bruce...
go out with an older girl when you were young? And, like...
And she teaches you, like, how to get to third base, and then
she, like,
fucking
takes
score.
care of you because, you know, you don't have...
Next thing, you got him wrapped in leather with 2 holes.
He should have banged her only once. He should only banged her once and woke up and been like, about last night.
What's weird? What's
Or
weird?
just
though, is-
dated her. Aren't they married or something?
Yeah, we get married, but then Bruce Willis and all them, they're like one big happy family.
It's so
I would
weird.
think Bruce Willis would have knocked
He
that
don't
young...
care, dude. He's got...
Yeah, I guess he
he's
doesn't
got the
give-
kids. He's probably... Like, if the dude... If Ashton fucked with the kids, I suppose.
It's just so funny seeing them on the red carpet and like Bruce Wilson just lurking in the background.
I know.
It's like, get the fuck out
At,
of here.
at Ashton's premiere.
Does Ashton Kutcher mean anything to the Swedes? Veins of Jenna?
Well,
Do you know who he is?
yeah.
What about Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis is the
Yeah.
shit.
How about Demi? Would you guys bang Demi out?
Not my type. Not my type.
To me,
I'd
dude.
rather do Ashton.
Demi?
To me, dude.
Do me, bitch. Do me.
Yo, why can't you get weed? Why can't you get weed in Sweden? I've had problems.
What drugs can you get in Sweden?
You can't get any
course
drugs.
you
You can
ask.
get beer and
Why would you live there?
That's why we moved.
Smart man.
Yeah.
No, everybody wanted to offer coke in Sweden, but when you're looking for weed and everybody's like, "Oh, that's illegal," it's like, what the fuck?
What is cocaine?
Well, I ain't asking the fucking grocer.
The fucking cops in Sweden walk around with flashlights and flashes people's eyes.
Really? Christ, I'd be
Fucking
going to
weed.
jail every day for that one.
They shine in your eyes
Yeah,
and
yeah,
sleep. They're
yeah.
glassy.
You just walk down the street and all of a sudden, well, there's a cop. Well, let me check your eyes. And that,
Cops always like, why are you so nervous? Well, officer, because I'm 2 seconds away from going to jail and my life is in your hands right now. That's why I'm nervous. Well, cops are fucking ridiculous, man.
You got dry mouth.
Is it possible to like do a weed check? Like I
Yeah.
know that you could do like a alcohol
not
breathalyzer,
immediately,
but
dude.
They try.
I was expelled from high school because my hair smelled like weed. That might be a weed test. I swear to God.
your hair smells like
because you
weed.
smell.
My buddies were smoking it, and I was in the same room.
I had nothing to
I
do with
swear to
weed.
God, they called the police. I was in gym class. I smoked a joint right before gym class, but all my weed was gone. They pulled me out of gym class. I had like, if you open my yearbook up, my picture in there is graduating. They searched me, they found no weed, but they smelled it on my hair and expelled me. So that's the fucking drug test for police. That's how smart they are. My dog could be a fucking cop.
Hey man, come on. Ed Hanna's a cop. Hanna's brother.
Yeah, he's
pretty
cool. He's
though.
cool as shit.
Yeah.
So that ain't working, or what?
Ed said he was going to give up doing police in like 6 years and head out to Amsterdam.
Really?
I'm thinking about going, dude. Sounds like a good time.
Be a judge at the Cannabis Cup?
For a guy who can't go for like his whole entire police term.
Hey, why can't he go?
That's the kind of guy you want to go with.
All right, we're having problems with Arctic Monkeys, so we're going to go ahead and play Cradle of Filth. Huh?
Oh yeah, the Farting Monkeys. Cradle of Filth.
Why don't Jackie intro this one? This one's Tonight in Flames.
do it. Where's that fucking microphone? Give it to him.
3.
Hello, everybody. Here's my song for everybody to listen to Sirius Radio.
8.
9.
As we were listening to the Cradle of Filth, we were trying to figure out which nationality rips the sickest farts.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think Asians, man, because their body aroma just smells like shit. But dude, millionaire here, when he eats his health food kick, his ass smells worse than that whole cow food.
I think Indians are probably the worst.
You smell
they're like
definitely.
vegan. All that curry.
All the
shit.
curry that they got kicked
That's why I say
Indian.
the British.
Indians, then Asians, then fucking Bams.
Or me off the steel reserve.
The Chinese people just stink, man.
Why? They probably, yeah, but they're fucked. They probably have really little assholes, so it wouldn't expand.
You drink a 211, you're gonna stink out
Doesn't
some
seem
farts.
like a Mongolian who rips some millionaire's farts.
Did you see the South Park with Mongolian? Stupid Mongolians.
What happened?
He kept trying to build this fucking Chinese guy kept trying to build this wall, and he made
Chinese what?
Get the fuck out of here! Now I got veins of Jenna's fart in my face over here.
Novak, that's racially slurred.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I did. One of my best fucks was an Asian. Now that my girlfriend's out of the room, of course.
Well,
she was a fucking Asian freak, man. Now I know why they were on them 1-900 Asian lines.
That's why he went to the washy-washy.
She was the first girl that ever did phone sex with me. And I had no idea what she was doing. I thought like something was wrong with
She had
her.
a hairy pussy.
Nah, she was a fucking fine as wine, boy.
You went to the wash, didn't you?
I've heard you.
No, I never had enough money to go do them wash. I just jerk off, man, personally.
I'm sure you do it personally. That's what the masturbation.
I am going to the doctor's Wednesday to get Viagra though, because I think I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of fucking my girlfriend. It's hard to get a hard on.
Oh my
the dick.
god!
No.
You have to get Viagra to fuck your girlfriend.
I think so.
She was
that's
just here, like, not even 1 minute
What about
ago.
fucking someone else? Do you think you need the Viagra?
I don't cheat.
No, you go limp from drugs.
Well, either way.
I don't know. I just think I'm just. I think no, it's from drugs. It's
Dope
from all the drug
dick.
use.
Did you ever shoot junk in your dick?
Nah. But I have good veins. I never had a problem.
You never
getting
shot
it.
it in your dick vein?
No,
Because
never.
That's the main
My
vein.
dick's too small, man. Look at this thing. I don't think I can find a
That's
vein.
all right.
man.
Take a look at my needle.
Put that turtle head away.
That thing.
Put
There's
that
the vein.
turtle head away.
Look at that vein. Look.
Let
See it
go
right
of that
there.
turtle.
You want to shoot heroin in it?
No, I would. I don't. That'd be more pain than pleasure.
What, you never hated yourself enough?
It's the only one I got.
Novak, you
Yo.
should try the Jenna 22 like sex pills. They work.
What's that?
I tried it.
What is it?
Jenna Jameson sex pills.
Oh, really?
My dick got bigger.
Bullshit.
afterwards. It's bigger now.
It
after
stayed
I had-
big?
It stayed big.
Are you
You're a
serious?
liar and a whore. You are a liar and a whore.
Are you getting
You
paid
are
from
lying.
Janet
Yeah,
Gemini
no,
to say that?
Where's this check at, Jenna?
I never believed it. I never believed in shit like that.
How
but
long did your dick stay hard for?
A long time.
Like 8 hours, 12
No,
hours,
it was-
6 hours.
Who has a hard on for 12
So
hours?
that's where the,
They got
that's
the
where the
commercials.
veins of
I know.
Jenna
I was sick of it.
have come from.
No, it just got
put you
hard.
guys together.
It just got hard when it needed to get hard, but it stayed
That's
bigger.
what I want.
It stayed bigger.
Because I just
It
want to fuck
stayed
once
bigger.
and I'm
Yeah,
done. I don't like
it's
to
true.
fuck.
I don't bullshit.
This guy, Bam will fuck like 10 times in 2 minutes. I come once and I'm done for the day. So I just want a pill that'll get me hard to fucking come, and then I just want to get limp again.
Then you should get that one.
What about crystal meth? Heard it.
I never tried that, and I'm too old to start a new fad.
Yeah, at least you called it a fad, which means it ends.
Yeah, exactly. That's the last thing I need is to be in rehab for crystal meth. I've been there for everything else you can think of. Last thing, why would I pick up a new drug?
Well, because it makes you fucking fixed up, dude.
Mom, you hear
You
this?
got a jail buddy over here. Production.
Yeah,
Production.
He was in jail.
Yeah.
Really? Where did you time at?
Bucks County, Philly.
Really? How long did you do?
Production's my
3 months.
my
Oh,
rapper
really?
friend.
I
from
did
the
3
Northeast.
months out in Colorado for breaking and entering and fell asleep on the floor, remember?
Yeah.
It was probably a lot better than Philly, though.
Yeah, it was, dude, man. Their hamburgers, they would kill the elk in Colorado, and the fucking seals would actually make the food, and the hamburgers were bigger than ones you get at ground round, man.
At
And
prison?
fucking- yeah, well, jail is in prison. Anything under a year is jail.
They give you hamburgers, dude?
No, anything
Every
under
time I've
4
been to
years.
jail, I got fucking
Anything
cheese
under 4
sandwiches
years.
and the
Maybe in
roaches
different
they eat.
counties, but in Maryland it's a year.
It's a year, and then you go to
If you
state.
get a year and a day, then you go to prison. That's
You go
why
to
judges
state,
give you a
yeah.
year and a day.
Up here, it's it's.
Yeah,
you
I
can do
don't-
under 4 years.
Did you do any drugs in jail?
Yeah, I got my ribs broken, and I'm sure you'd be pleased to hear I got Tylenol 3.
Yeah, they treat you great.
Little
I always-
Seroquel,
I
little
always-
Cinequan.
I always tell them I'm alcoholic, so at least I get a Klonopin out of the deal. Because alcohol is the only withdrawal you can die from. So if you tell them you're an alcoholic, they'll give you Klonopins.
To do what?
For the withdrawal.
What about when you're withdrawing from dope?
You get
loose
nothing.
bowels, loose bowels, right?
You just shit and piss at the same time. Your roommate hates you.
Dude, like, I drink a lot of booze, but, like, and I'll feel like shit for one day, but the next day I'll feel fine again. Like,
Well, the one day is because you didn't drink.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because that's an addiction status.
But I mean, like, what the fuck does a major alcoholic drink every day to feel shit like shit for 8 days
Shit
or
burns.
something?
I don't know, but I mean,
Great.
isn't it weird
Great
that
alcohol.
that's the only, you can't die from heroin withdrawal, you can't die from cocaine withdrawal. The only withdrawal you can ask any doctor that you can physically die from is a fucking beer, alcohol.
Yep.
Or liquor.
Alcohol.
deathly
It's got to be liquor because you could have a case of beer a day.
You get so shaky you fall off.
Yeah,
cliffs.
you get the shakes,
DDTs or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
you
called.
go Caesars.
You get shaky, fall down escalators.
Yeah,
things like
man.
that.
Yeah, totally.
It's the shakes that make.
But you don't shit and piss.
Cause the
all over yourself.
You won't. You'll die from shaking and falling down the escalator. Will you die from your body just shaking too much or something?
Yeah.
The withdrawal.
Well, I almost died last time I overdosed, but it's because I fucking overdosed. I passed out on the cement and fucking started swallowing my own vomit, and I got pneumonia in my heart. And they gave me this some kind of pills.
Chlamydia, yeah.
Chlamydia. Not chlamydia. I probably had that, though. You name it, I got it. But, yeah, man, it's weird. I don't get it. That's why it's so hard to get into detoxes if you're an alcoholic. Because a lot of them aren't prepared to deal with alcoholism because that's the only one you can die from. You know, any place will take a heroin addict or cocaine or crack addict.
Well, you can detox, you can't get into rehab.
No, detoxes are hard to get into for alcohol.
You can pay for that. It's a medical
Well, if you have money. But what fucking alcoholic or addict has insurance? You know, they don't take time to fill out paperwork.
I know one.
Yeah, well, if you have, like, you know, if you're somebody and people have already set it up for you, but the average homeless fucking Joe on the corner, they're going to go into the office building and fill out the paperwork.
Like you.
Yeah, I don't got time to do that.
Yeah. That's it.
What do you have time for?
Drugs and alcohol. I'm just kidding. I haven't been doing drugs at all.
All right, it's time to go, so why don't you end this with a dope-ass freestyle?
Yeah,
dude.
production, MySpace production, a.k.a. 13th Apostle.
Jailbird in the house.
I'm blasted. Smash hit. By the time I finish this, your fans will say fantastic. But there is something I want to say to the fans. My name's Production. I'm from Philly. I'm on Radio Bam. So look at all your grins. I just made you go damn. Like a white boy can't jump, but best believe you can jam. I'm messing with your minds like mescaline in your hand. Am I just the newest man to the team or the band? Cause I'll take an action to the mattress, kid, and people ask why you're such a fucking jackass, kid. But honey got money with the ass and tits who want me to baptize her throat and splash her lips. Chad passed the fifth.
Hey.
Hit the guitar up. After I rap this shit, we'll start hitting the bars up. Bam, give me a call. We'll kick it tomorrow. My raps are so raw, they fiction or horror. Sorry, you're missing the barter. I need dough. I asked to talk to the Don, but someone switched him with Vito. I'm crushed like a Dorito without the free dough, and the only chips I want to grip are the ones at the casino. Cause you get a record deal that is so underpriced, I got a better chance of seeing Phil on a hunger strike. Have Ryan Dunn come try and tongue your wife. Ask Vito, he already dialed her number twice. I'm just saying, watch her, cause it could happen today, boy. I got pictures, she got sisters, I'm sick of whacking off to this playboy. Perhaps annoyed, but let me stat a platypus. You're a punk jackass, I got the status of mashing kush. Stab your ass with a cactus bush is something I can't stand. On the show, you're the host, but you got roasted like Pam Ann. Give me a grand bam, rhyme smacking a grand slam. I kick rhymes around the house like I was Van Damme. Damn, man, I'm sick and I'm morbid. Should I forfeit or just brand a dick on your forehead? I rap for more bread if no fuck you blow me. And don't think I forgot about the $50 you owe me when I gave you my album out front of the anger management concert. You listen to Guar so hard with that night you panicked and convert. The way that I converse, you seriously think I should battle some shady, yo? Why? Because you both have shows on Sirius Satellite Radio. Maybe so, but you both got record labels, and I'm willing and able to sign on one of the labels when there's a fucking check on the table. Don't think I'm disrespecting your lady, bro. I just have to be vicious, get on your nerves like Fergalicious to you, shattering dishes. I'm like a perv with my bird whacking off to your bitch, kid. Don't get suspicious. Here's a toast to you both. I gotta thank you for being a good turkey and letting me roast. And if Steve-O needs blow or a Guinness to finish, I'll pop pills and box Knoxville and send him off to the dentist. I've Raab himself, rob himself. Ryan Dunn come just for fun, sodomize an elf. So recognize I'm stealth, recognize for wealth. I wanna have cake stacked so high I got pies to melt. I gotta get off this track cause I'm high as hell. Everybody recognize that rap is live as well. And bam, you're like, damn, Kurtley is a shit, but don't dare pass me that bowl with them herpes on your lip.
Production, ladies and gentlemen.
In the house.
And it's time to go because we are 4 minutes over. So let's end this shit on a good note. This is Vane's O Jenna, and this is Radio Bam signing off.
Hey, Vane's and Jenna.
Yeah. Production, MySpace.
Production, a.k.a. 13th Apostle. Holla.
Radio Bam, Series 28.
Function.
That's Radio Bam for this week. We're done. Tune in next week for more. You can leave now. It's Radio Bam. Radio Bam every Monday, 7 4 p.m.
Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Email me now at Radio Bam.
Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-Radio.com.
Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG.
That's 877-PORN-BAG. Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
On Sirius 28, Faction.
There are just some things you should